Alright, how to make $100 working for free. Alright, stay to the end because I'm gonna be dropping tips, especially if you want to start making money and don't really have the equipment to be a handyman. That's what we're gonna talk about. But yeah, basically, when you in the handyman space and you don't have the skills and you don't have the equipment, offer to work for free. That's what I did. I met this guy. I'm trying to like wrap it all up because I only got 10 minutes to tell you all this, but I'm gonna be dropping nugget after nugget after nugget. So pay attention, and more importantly, take action. Don't just fucking watch my videos and all that. But take action with some of the stuff that I'm dropping. All right, so I was out, and somebody needed their grass cut about a week and 2 weeks ago, and I stopped there. I said, "Hey, your grass look kind of high," and I end up meeting this guy. I'm all over the place. I had a long day though. I ain't gonna lie. While I was there, she was like, "How much?" And I'm like, "Shit, I don't know what you want." She was like, "How much?" And I was like, "Shit, 60." But she ended up having like two lot, like a whole nother lot. It was like an $80 yard. Now, if you listen to any of my videos, I don't like cutting grass, but cutting grass opens the door for other things. You can make so much more money doing other things than cutting grass, because you can only make like 40 to 80 bucks for cutting grass. And if you know me, which you probably don't, I like making at least 200 and up a day. And so when I lock in my time to take 2 hours out of my day to cut a grass to only make $40 to $80, it's like leaving so much. You only got 24 hours in the day, and a lot of it got to be sleep so you can re-energize and recharge or whatever. So I don't really like cutting grass, but I recently bought an Ego, so I actually have fun cutting grass, and I cut it a lot quicker with a battery powered Ego. And I got that using all the hustle money and saved up. It's a $4,500 joint. I got it from Lowe's, but I was kind of eager to cut grass, so no matter how much grass it is, I was just pulling up like I wanted to cut grass because it's so much fun cutting with it. It's like riding a go-kart, like for real. Anyway, I pulled up on her. I said, "Hey, you need some grass cut," knowing in my mind that if I see other opportunities, if she got a gutter that needs fixing or if she needs some landscape done, you can charge so much more money for your time and energy involved. You starting up at 200, 400. Landscaping, I know it's for, she needed landscaping too. She needed her bushes cut. Anyway, I pulled up, ended up cutting her grass, and she asked how much to cut her bushes. I said 120, and that's what I'm trying to say. When you start, I don't like cutting grass, and I suggest if you do cut grass, know that you're doing it not to cut the grass, but to open up the door to do more things. And because I stopped and cut her grass, I opened up the opportunity to trim her bushes, and that's what I ended up doing 2 weeks later, which was today. Also, 2 weeks ago, I met a guy that handed me 2 business cards because he do concrete, and this is what I told him. This is a nugget. I said, "Look, hey, if you need some extra hands with your concrete, holla at me. You ain't got to pay me." And that's how I got $100 today, because I've been working for him. The first day I worked for free, probably like two hours, and then I learned a skill. He's teaching me a skill that will get me thousands of dollars. When you learn how to do concrete, they pay you thousands of dollars to pour concrete. I didn't have that skill. I still don't all the way have it, but the first day, like I said, I worked for free, and he didn't pay me, and I still think I made some kind of money on the side some kind of way, because I'm constantly opening up doors by, it's called the law of reciprocation. If you don't know anything about that, look it up. I'm working like I'm not working for free. I'm working like I'm making $1 million. Like I'm working like he paying me top dollar. You know what I'm saying? The first time he didn't pay me nothing because that was the arrangement. Like I said, I come work for free, right? Now the second time was today, and we laid some concrete, and I helped him, busted my ass, and I worked like I'm making $1 million, like he paying me top dollar, right? Still didn't expect nothing, but at the end of it, he was like, "Here, boom, I got something for you, so hold up," because he had left, and I left, and while I was there, it was I scrapped. If you know, okay, we 5 minutes in. Dang, I gotta wrap this up. While we was there, I asked him if he scrapped metal, because all the metal that you see on the job site, that's extra money. Like, it wasn't that much today, but I said, "Do you scrap?" He said, "No." I was like, "Well, I do." He was like, "Well, you can have." It was like metal fencing that they had chopped down, so that we could get the cement in the back. So I helped him do the cement. Then he had to leave and return the equipment because he rented the equipment back to the place. And I said, "Look, I might not be here when you get back, but know that I'll be back." So it's some other stuff that happened in the mix, but we only got so much time. But yeah, I took that scrap metal and went and scrapped it. It was a metal fencing and stuff that they cut down, and it was like $6. You know what I'm saying? But I ran that. I mean, that could be a sandwich. That'd be extra gas, or whatever. But I actually be accumulating metal and scrap. But that one, I was like, while he's gone, let me just go scrap it real quick. Scrap that, and I picked up my trailer because I knew I had another project. Actually, the one where I met him at. The lady had called me early this morning and said she wanted her grass cut again. So this will be the second time I'm cutting her grass. And this time we know instead of the 60, it's 80. And she actually gave me a tip last time, so it ended up being 70 the first time I cut her grass. And then she also said, I want the bushes trimmed, and you told me it was 120. I'm like, all right, cool. So I knew I had at least that 80 plus that 120, so I had 200 coming after how much time we got? Dang, this time he's floating. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to get $100 working for free today, but I thought he was gonna give me like $20-$40 at the most. But when he handed me $100 bill, matter of fact, I got it right here. Yeah, he ended up giving me $100. Where's it at? Somewhere in here. Yeah, $100 bill. And I'm like, oh, good looking out. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I was really appreciative because I didn't expect it to get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I told him I'll work for free. Basically, because he's teaching me a skill that can generate income, but he's not shallow-minded to be like, oh, this is going to be my competition. You know what I'm saying? Because he was asking me, why am I learning? And then I ended up making 3 something, and then I've been networking, showing another guy around my same age how to start from nothing. Basically teaching him what I'm teaching you, but I'm teaching him in the physical. So I called him up like, hey bro, I got something that I might have later on, but I'm working this cement job that I'm working, and I'm telling him like, look, I'm working for free. So later on, are you available? So from like 5 to 9, I got done around 5, and then around, I only got less than a minute. Then around 9, yeah, we got finished with everything. So for 4 hours, I ended up cashing them out like an employee type fee, but I'm training them how to be a boss. So I hope you got some tips because I'm running out of time. But basically, when you find people to work for, make sure they ain't gonna defecate on you, and they just gonna use you up. Make sure they got the right mentality to where they would even pay you if you giving them quality service as far as the work ethic, even as an employee. And I hate being called an employee, but it's like yeah. I run out of time. I hope you got some tips. The book of the day is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Get that book. I hope you got something from this, how to get $100 working for free. And I'm going to holler at you on the next one. If you got questions, let me know. Mentorship